What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur combined 11 ahead of the game this weekend. Obviously, as a Chelsea fan, this game is very important for the whole season and also because it is a rivalry as well. Chelsea obviously not been in the greatest form recently. Spurs still in a sort of relegation scrap, you'd have to say. But I mean, yeah, pretty easy concept. Let's get into it. Starting off with the goalkeeper and centre backs. Also, if players are injured, I'm still they still are eligible for selection. I'm not just going to discount anyone because they're injured. I'm just going based on sort of like how good they are when they're fit. So for goalkeeper and centre backs, I've gone with Robert Sanchez in goal. I think he is better than Vicario. Right, shoot me. Robert Sanchez had some big performances this season. Definitely better than Kinski, although goalkeeper's definitely a bit of a weak spot for both teams. And centre back, Levi Colwill, I think, is Chelsea's best centre back. Definitely when he is fit, and he seems to. Well, he played against Nottingham Forest, so hopefully he will be good for the rest of the season for Chelsea. Christian Romero, I think he's Tottenham's best centre back. Van de Ven's a bit of a fraud, and Romero is better than anyone else Chelsea has right now. So that's definitely helpful. Moving on to the fullbacks now, pretty easy choice. Cucurella, probably one of the best left backs in the league, better than Udogi. Reece James is better than Pedro Porro at the right. Pretty simple choice. Reece James, Cucurella, two of the best fullbacks in the league. That's not even biased. A lot of people will agree with that. Although Cucurella has not been great recently, Reece James has obviously had some injury troubles as of late. But when these guys are fit, they are still two of the best fullbacks in the league. Moving on to the midfield now, Caicedo, Enzo, Palmer. Don't hate me for being biased, right? Caicedo, one of the best midfielders in his position. Pretty easy choice. He's better than Gallagher, Palhinha, Bergval, Bentancur, same along with Enzo. They are just better than all these Spurs midfielders. And then the 10, gone with Palmer. He's better than like Gallagher or Madison. It just is Cole Palmer, right? That's not even biased. I believe most people will agree with that as a fact. There's no Spurs midfielder currently that can rival these guys. Even though Palmer has been pretty bad this season, he is still a bit overall player. I mean, Madison's not even played. Gallagher's had like 2 good games. So, I mean, swings and roundabouts, really. Moving on to the attack now, I've gone with Neto, Pedro, Esteval. Pedro up front, easy choice. He's better than Richarlison or Solanke. Then I've got Esteval on the right. I think he's Chelsea's best winger when fit, and I think he is better than Matthias Tell or Colomwani or whoever else you want to put on for Spurs. Along with Neto, I don't think he's great, but Spurs don't really have any top wingers either. So, I mean, Kudus is probably one that came closest, but he has been injured for a while, and I don't think he's that great. Whereas Neto and Esteval are two pretty good wingers. Esteval as well got a lot of potential. João Pedro probably top 3-4 strikers in the league, so he's better than Richarlison and Solanke. And this does end up with a bit of a biased score, I'm not going to lie. It does end up with 10 Chelsea players and 1 Spurs player. But I honestly try and do this without being biased, and I genuinely do think this is it. I mean, I did pick Romero in defence because that's Chelsea's weak point, but I genuinely do think all these Chelsea players are better than their sort of Spurs counterparts. The probably closest one, I'd say Neto is probably a sort of on a borderline with one of the others, but I didn't really feel confident picking any of those Spurs wingers, especially after the season they've been having. But yeah, that's in the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.